Joining me now is Dr. Janette Nesheiwat, family and emergency medicine doctor and a Fox Business contributor. Dr. Nesheiwat, thanks for joining me.
Hi, Jerry.
So, are these vaccine mandates now going to create a healthcare crisis in our hospitals?
We might see a small shortage in staff, but we always end up doing the best we can and providing the best care for our patients. And that includes making sure that all healthcare workers are not in the position to transmit the virus to our patients, to our frail and fragile, vulnerable patients. It's very important that the hospital understands their responsibility and their duty to protect patients, to make sure a patient doesn't come into the hospital and pick up an infection and goes out worse than when they came in. So I think for the majority of healthcare workers, Jerry, we understand the severe implications that not being vaccinated, what that can do by inadvertently infecting our patients. And we understand that it's our role and our duty and our job to do the best we can to protect ourselves so that we can better take care of our patients.
The governor of New York's talked about sending in the National Guard possibly to help out in hospitals. I mean, how is that going to work? I mean, no disrespect to the National Guard, but if I need an appendectomy tomorrow, I don't want a National Guardsman with a knife doing the operation. I want a doctor who's whether or not he's been vaccinated. How is this? I know I'm exaggerating, but how's it going to work?
It's more for logistical support versus, actually operating. Again, I think what's going to happen is we're going to see, for example, the office hours will be cut short. We're going to postpone elective surgeries. So if healthcare workers aren't vaccinated or if they don't have a natural immunity from previous infection, then we're going to see that these mandates are going to go into place because we don't, again, want to harm our patients. But it's more of logistical support. We're still going to have the core root of our healthcare system in place. Will it hurt us? Yeah, it's going to make things a little bit more challenging and a little bit more tough, but we're going to do the best with what we have. It
does make you wonder a little bit with whether these vaccine mandates are kind of like the cure being worse than the disease. I mean, again, I'm vaccinated. I'm totally in favor of vaccinations. I think people should get vaccinated from all the science that I've seen. But there are some people who aren't going to do it. They're going to not be allowed to work in critical roles in hospitals and schools and other things like that, and then people are going to need that treatment. As you say, important procedures are going to be deferred, leading to longer term problems. And once again, we're going to have issues in schools. I mean, you do wonder exactly how do these mandates work?
Yeah, so, it's all a matter about safety and doing what's best for the community. It's going to be a challenge at first, but majority of doctors and majority of healthcare workers, we are already fully vaccinated. At least 96% of doctors are fully vaccinated. And it's a matter of just continuing to educate and encourage those who are unvaccinated to get vaccinated and provide them with the knowledge and answer their questions, address their concerns that they may have that's preventing them from becoming vaccinated. And we should have some exemptions and alternatives as well, Jerry, because not everyone can get vaccinated. What if you've had a severe anaphylactic allergic reaction to the vaccine? What if your doctor for various therapies and treatments that you may be undergoing for example, cancer therapies, you may not be a good candidate to get the vaccine? Or if you just had COVID, then you have natural immunity and you shouldn't get vaccinated right away. So we should have some alternatives. For example, wear your N95 mask and have a bi-weekly testing if you can't get vaccinated. But again, fortunately, most of us, we are fully vaccinated. We understand the importance of being vaccinated. It's just a matter of tackling that small percentage who are not.
Dr. Janette Nesheiwat, thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you, Jerry.